just me. I bet you I'm killing you niggas. Strong will, so I'm in pursuit of my happiness. All right, you guys, welcome to the first edition of Open Your Mind Talks. Sit Downs, actually, my bad. It's OYM, Sit Downs. This is where we're going to talk about, mental health. We're going to talk about childhood trauma. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of different things to really get different perspectives on it, really get opinions on it, be able to open your mind to understand other people and be able to hopefully relate to what they have to say, and it can build a new connection. So for the first episode, we're talking about mental health with KP King Poseidon. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm feeling good, feeling blessed, glad to be here, man. Overly joyous to be here, bro. I appreciate, the opportunity.
Okay. No problem, man. So I really want to first talk to you about, how do you feel, like, what is mental health to you? What is it really like? What part does it play in your life?
Pivotal, man. I feel like everyone has some type of level of anxiety, depression, and the key thing is that we all fall short of is just talking. And I mean, it's easier said than done because now you got to find the right person to talk to or the right outlet to go to. And it's all different. It's different for everybody, bro. I want to say I found mine. I got music. I got working out. I mean, literally, whatever fits you, bro. Whatever makes you comfortable again.
Okay. So you mentioned depression. What is, a lot of people go through depression. This is an age where a lot of athletes are coming out saying they're depressed. A lot of just people that have money are, they have a lot of money compared to, the common man, basically. Why would you say, like, what do you think really plays a part in that? Why do you think it's the same, depression hits everybody the same?
I think it's the hopelessness in it, helplessness and hopelessness, not knowing which way to go, bro. Like, I guarantee you, everybody in here right now has had that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
a lot of the time, it's a void that you think, like, it's an abyss you think you can't get out of, bro. And when you slow things down, even as bad as it may seem, bro, it's always a way out, bro. It's always that light at the end of the tunnel. Like, somebody's greatest depression can be failing a test. Like, literally, like, they might have tunnel vision on only this one thing, and that's so small, but it might be big to somebody else, So it's kind of broad, bro. Like, it weighs and varies on different people type stuff, bro. So
Okay. So how is mental health affect you, whether it's anxiety, depression? It's so many different types of it, like, you can be what is it called? You know how you're like what is it called?
depressed,
Not
anxiety. Is it
no,
a mental
diagnosed. You can be diagnosed with so many different mental illnesses. So how have you, coped with either depression, anxiety, anything else that you may have been diagnosed with? Like, how does it affect you in your daily life?
It's a thing that goes like, you rather see the problem than not see it coming at all. And I see all the problems now. I see the depression, I see the anxiety, slight stints of like some psychosis, slight stints of auditory hallucination, like shit like that. Shit is real, bro. You know what I'm saying? But now I know what the problem is. I see it. Dude, I can put it in my music. I can use that as motivation to work out. You know what I'm saying? Once you see the problem, it's easier to nullify it, essentially. It's easier to nip it in the butt, bro. Like, I'd rather one day, not know, okay, like I'm not actively, oh yeah, I'm gonna wake up and be depressed, so now I can defeat it. That it's not that, but when that shit comes, can I curse on you, bro?
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good.
When that shit comes, you know when to
Uh-huh.
defeat it, essentially, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And again, it's different. Like, I don't know, like his, like, POC's way of handling it is different. Your way of handling it is different. Like, some people smoke, some people, bro, have sex, some people do all type of different things. But I feel as long as it is positive, really positive, then, like, it shouldn't be a problem.
So you mentioned the smoking, the having sex. Also, you can add in drinking as well. What do you feel like that does to you when you mix depression with all those things?
too much of anything can harm you.
Mhm.
Literally too much of, bro, you literally gotta, like, you can't get too much sleep, you know?
Yeah.
And you can't be too, you can't overwork yourself. You can't overexert yourself. Like, you
Yeah.
have to have balance, like, in life, bro, you know?
Mhm.
And I mean, I feel like that's my answer to that, you know? It might be a little more extensive for people because people go through, you know, struggles with substances and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And to them, that helps them, but in the long run, it's killing them.
Okay.
So that's pretty deep, bro.
Okay. So you had mentioned music earlier, and I
Mhm.
know a lot of people that I've known has,
Mhm.
you know, that dealt with depression, and even myself has dived into any type of music. And a lot of times we dive into music that even like comforts that sadness. So we'll listen to sad music as well. Why do you feel like that is? Do you feel like it's just more comforting? Do you feel like because it fits the mood more that it just will allow us to possibly get out of it quicker, or do you feel like it brings us down even more?
Bro, all of the above.
Okay.
Like literally all of the above. Again,
Mhm.
it depends on the person is, unfortunately, how durable they are in those situations and stuff like
Mhm.
that. Even me, like for me, I noticed like I'll listen to like Coldplay. And I'm like,
Mhm.
damn,
Wow.
it's time to listen to
Uh-huh.
somebody less sad, Drake at least. And
Uh-huh.
then damn, Drake, this is kind of too soft. Okay, let me
Yeah.
listen to some G Herbo.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or
Okay.
even me, like some of my music or most of my music is in a tone of like Kid Cudi, Juice World, Trippie Redd. But
Mhm.
then I got some hard stuff too.
Mhm.
Sometimes I'll be like, dang, all right, KP, let me just put
Mhm.
this to the side. Let me hear you turn up a bit, like get on a higher frequency, you know, a
Okay.
more higher vibration, like be happy. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
it's pretty pivotal, bro.
Okay. So when you listen to like the higher, more like grungier, not necessarily grungier, but like more so like the, you know, harder type rap or whatever.
Hmm.
It doesn't even have to just be rap because we listen to all types of music. But when you listen to things that, you know, are more uplifting, do you tend to listen to that music when you're sad, or do you feel like you tend to listen to that music when you're up? Like when you're more so happy, when you're more so okay, and glad that life is going the way it's going currently.
Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, I thought about it. Uh, I mean, it's really a blend, man. Like sometimes I
Mhm.
literally can't listen to certain music. It's
Yeah.
like something is pulling me away from. It's like my
Mhm.
emotion is no, this is what it is right now. Like flirt with this emotion for a little bit,
Yep.
and naturally and organically, when you're happy again, bro, listen to I don't know, Kirk Franklin or something. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like seriously
Okay.
though, like that's how it is. So
Yeah.
it's a real thing that's inside of us that draws us to, I don't know, our spirits, our energy. I don't know, but it draws us to certain things, bro.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful with it though.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, like I said in the beginning of the video,
Mhm.
uh, we're doing this so people can, you know, relate to the people that are coming on talking to us about these topics. And, you know, what do you feel like what's the experience you may have had that you feel like someone can relate to, that a message that someone needs to hear?
Um, I've been through, man, we would need an hour to talk.
Hmm.
But I've been through some things, and the way I express myself through my music, like I know I can reach certain people.
Hmm.
Shout out to my homie DJ Chriso in Arizona.
Hmm.
But I literally cried because he said I saved his life in
Wow.
2017 with my music. And
Wow.
that was kind of a rocky part of my career and stuff like that, bro. And after he told me that, I didn't care about the money no more. I didn't care about the
Hmm.
outcome.
Yeah.
I'm saving people.
Hmm.
Please, I'll take that any day.
Yeah.
You know? So and that propelled me to just be a better me and stuff like that. Like, man, spread even more messages, be even more comfortable, you know, like put myself more out there so I can save more people
Yep.
potentially, you know. So
Okay.
for sure.
Okay. So, you know, what do you feel like in your life has brought you to the point where you're able to, I don't want to use the word cope,
Mhm.
but a lot of times when we are depressed, we do just, we cope with, like, it doesn't always fully go away. We find a way to cope with it. We find a way to go day to day without it completely taking over, without it, you know, allowing us to, you know, just stay down in bed. Cause a lot of times when we're depressed, we don't want to go anywhere. We want to stay in the house all day, which worsens our mood even more by staying alone, staying isolated.
Mhm.
What do you do to like break out of that spell? What do you do to make sure it's just not constantly taking over each day?
Man, It's so crazy. Okay, let's say a manic episode is about to happen, or I feel the heat of the let's say sadness, right? Like,
Okay.
damn, like I'm about to fall into this funk again, bro. You know, I would literally call you, whether it's in tears, I'm happy, or like I'll randomly just call the guy, like randomly, like I'll call bro, you know, or I don't. It's just certain. It's just certain things like. Sometimes writing music isn't powerful enough, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes
Yeah.
working out, like it's just no. I just want to be here. I just want to like fester in this mood, you know. But the best thing, I like the number one thing it is probably calling people that I love. You know what I'm saying? Calling my brothers and stuff like that because the things that I do on my own, like I smoke weed, that it numbs it greatly, like very, very, very greatly. But it's still not enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not about to go do some fucking crack or some crazy.
Yeah.
That shit is
Nah, I
dead.
hope
That's
not.
that's
I
that's
hope
off the
not.
table.
Okay.
So nah, I'd rather just talk to my brothers, man. You know, like my family and stuff like that. People who care. You know,
Okay.
people who I know who care, bro.
Okay. So when you do decide to isolate yourselves, because we all have done it before when we're in that type of mood, when you
Mm-hmm.
do decide to isolate yourself, what do you what's like a message you want to give to the people? Because I know a lot of people take it wrong when you don't pick up the phone. A lot of people take it wrong when you may not text them back or text them at all, but you're going through something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not easy to just break out of that. It's not easy to just break out of that just to be like, hey, I'm not in the space to talk to you. Because not a lot of people are able to communicate like that. It's not that easy. So what would you tell those people that take it personal when you're going through something like that and you choose not to communicate and you're not in the right headspace to communicate?
I'm about to expose me and bro, man. So like when he like you go through it sometimes, bro.
Of
You know what I'm
course.
saying? And I
Of course.
know that something's wrong. I'm not gonna pry too much. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just certain. I'm not even gonna talk. I'm about to talk about myself, but it's just me analyzing other people. Like, okay, they're going through it. I know when to pry, when to leave them alone, when to back
Of
off, or
course.
when to just really like caress them abundantly with love. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I know when I don't want to be disturbed sometimes, but sometimes it plays on my mind. It's like, bro, you know you need help. Like, why do we push away and try to pull away from the love? You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? So that's why I just dropped the guard and like, man, let me just go into the movies and stuff like that. Like you'd be like, man, come on now, let's get out the house, bro. Like, fuck that depression shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you right. Like, why would
Okay.
I want to wallow in that? Like, why not
Exactly.
be above it or try? It's
And I'm
crazy.
and I'm glad you mentioned that pushing away the love thing because a lot of times we self-sabotage ourselves. Like we'll be like our like depression. We're obviously talking heavy on depression right now.
Mhm.
A lot of times, due to a past situation, we may gain depression through that, right? And it's a traumatic experience for us. So, what we'll do a lot of times is anybody else, like a lot of times we'll push them away, we'll self-sabotage. It'll be good in the beginning
Mhm.
and we'll self-sabotage. We'll fall back into old habits, we'll continuously do it. And then we'll feel like no one wants to be with us, no one wants to be around us, whether that's with an actual girlfriend, whether that's with an actual girlfriend or an boyfriend or a parent or whatever.
Mhm.
A lot of times don't we just push them away and it's tearing us apart a lot of the times because then we'll end up with no one left a lot of times and that's
Mhm.
why people feel so alone. Like how do you deal with that?
I'm going to answer a question by asking the question. If that
Okay,
makes sense.
talk to me.
What do you, bro? It's that constant loop that bugs me.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I want you around, I don't. Then it's like, wait, come back, come back. But like, what?
Hmm.
What do you think can stop that? And like, what do you think we can do to stop that? To like be willing to like what is that? Like literally though, like why do bro, I think everybody in this room has done that. You know what I'm saying? It's like why do we push away but
Yeah.
fiend for that connection that is hard to get. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, this person cares. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do
Okay.
you like how? That's so crazy. That's a real thing, bro. Like we really do that.
How do we stop the self-sabotage?
Yes. Like literally.
We have to take the first step and stepping outside our comfort zone. You know, when
Talking to people.
we get so comfortable being in our own sadness and at the point where we don't want to break out. And it feels normal now. It feels normal to just not want to step outside. It feels normal to not want to interact with our friends. And the thing is, we feel so lonely even with friends. It's been times where I have been at a low point where I may be out with friends and I still feel alone. So, and I know a lot of people have felt that way as well, because they've told me, like, I spoke to people that's had depression, and they said, yeah, you know, even in the midst of everyone having fun, I still feel down. I still feel alone. I still feel like no one's there for me. No one's there with me in that moment. And it keeps happening. But to be able to break out of that, we have to start doing the little things that makes us happy. We have to start, whether it's bowling, it's going to play basketball, a sport, whatever. You can watch your favorite show, your favorite comfort show. Go work out. Working out helps so much, especially the mind.
Yes,
it really improves just your overall well-being. You go to the gym 3 times out of the week. Maybe if it's just for an hour, maybe for 30 minutes, just to walk around or do
you gonna feel
whatever. You're in a great environment. The gym is a great environment. So that's another way we can really break out of that cycle of self-sabotage. It all plays into the main picture of not allowing ourselves to constantly go around and around and around in the same cycle year after year after year, because it's easy for us to just be like, okay, each month, you know, like each month, be like, okay, I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna get better. But the thing is, like, we're doing that, but we're allowing it to keep going on. April, I may be like, yeah, you know what? This is my month. I'm finna really break out of this. I'm finna do better. But the thing is, you know, we'll let that month go by, and then we'll let that month go by. Then we'll let that month go by, and it'll be a year. And now we're going on years. We're gonna keep doing it until we decide to break out of those chains. You know, and that's how I feel like we can really break out of the whole cycle of self-sabotage.
Really quickly, bro. And no, you're 100% correctly, but even then, still, unfortunately, like, some people just not equipped to just have that it's tangible for everybody, but it's like it's damn near, it's like it's not, because some people really go through it. Look at the suicidal rates, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not even, I guess statistically men do commit suicide more, but I'm talking about in general though, because it's just sad all around to me. And but now for a man, I mean, it's just like the whole pride thing. It's the whole, like, I'm supposed to be seen as this, and I'm this. Like, what? Like, and I understand that it's can be embarrassing and stuff like that, bro. But again, like, you have one life. It's either bro, sink or swim. Like, and I mean that in the most, because I go through it. You know what I'm saying? But I've had enough to the point. It's either sink or swim. I'm tired. You know. So you really gotta help yourself, bro. Really gotta help yourself.
Okay. So if you were to talk to a younger version of you, like let's say a 13 version, a 14-year-old, a high school version of KP, what's the message you would get? Because a lot of depression hits in high school because of the environment, the people that you're by. Like, a lot of times, high school really molds us into being more depressed than what we really are already, because those people sometimes are rude to us, and, you know, they may be mean, or just a little thing that can set us off. You know, even if you're in sports, you can have a bad coach, and that draws you away from the sport that you love. And now you're depressed. You feel like there's nothing left right now, because the one thing that you did love that was really important to you in that school has been taken away from you. How do you feel like we deal with that? How do you go about that?
Well, one, I would, okay, because you said like what I would tell younger KP, 13, 14, high school type stuff. I would tell that young man, you have time. I would tell, like, time is so misunderstood and taken for granted, bro. And my entire life, I felt like I didn't have enough time to become something, to make the people who are close to me proud. Like, look, this is what I did. Like, is it enough? Is it enough? You
good
know what I'm
enough?
saying? You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like, just fiending for that gratification, like
acceptance.
the reward. That is the reward, but F the reward that comes with it. We want the stuff from the people who's close to us. Like, do you see this work? This some damn good shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what we want. That's literally what we want. And sometimes it gets a little diluted with BS, like gratification from people who really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like people who they don't even know you exist. You know what I'm saying? Like
quite literally. Yeah.
Posting stuff on Instagram or social media in general, you know what I'm saying, to get a ooh and a ah from like somebody in like Australia or something. You don't even know, you know what I'm saying? Like it's again so many intricate levels, bro, to this, to the mental health, to your emotions, to all of this. It's so many levels, so many outlets, bro. Like, and it's 8 billion of us on this planet.
Yeah.
Imagine how different that is for every single individual. Mine's is drastically different from Rails, from POCs, from Mons. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just drastically different, you know? And I don't know, bro. It just varies, bro. It's day to day.
Yeah.
It's day. Like every day it's a battle. Every day you gotta learn. And the day you stop learning is when you become dumb. that's literally a saying, bro. So it's facts.
Okay. So and I've been waiting to bring this up. So you had said something about the men's suicide rate being higher than any other. It's above 70%. And what do you feel like is the main contributing factor to that? Because we, as men, we understand that it's a lot of pressure put on us. Even sometimes as Black men, we feel like it's maybe some extra pressure put on us. You know, maybe some higher expectations. But just overall, color aside, as men, what do you feel like is the main contributing factor on why we're literally unaliving ourselves at a higher rate than any other?
Bro. Man. Oh, this okay. Being a guy, man. Being a man, like it comes with so much. Like you gotta have so much on your utility belt. You know, you gotta have big emphasis on this, you know, and big quotation marks, because it's like you gotta have the cars, you gotta have, bro, it's just so much to, like, it takes so much effort to just be deemed. It's the acceptance thing, bro. And once we don't feel that shit, we stress the fuck out to the point where we feel like we have to kill ourselves, bro. I've been there, like, damn, like I'm not reaching my goals. Damn, my mental health is shitty. Damn, my family is like going through it right now or something. Like, man, it's so deep being a guy, bro. Like it's just so deep. Like, even like, man, it could be your sex appeal or something like that, bro. Like, damn, like I'm just not like attracting these girls. Like, am I ever gonna get married? Am I ever, you know, like that can bother a man.
And that's a main
deeply,
concern
bro.
for a lot of us. You know, worrying about if this girl, like, because we care about, unfortunately, we care about opinion so much that it bothers our mental. Like, we'll care, and it's not even always caring about other men's opinions, it's caring about women's opinions. Because a lot of us, like, let's say this one guy didn't get, you know, a whole bunch of girls, or he hasn't had the opportunity to really have a lot of girlfriends or something like that. And so he's constantly thinking, is this going to happen? Is this going to happen? And he's worried about losing his virginity, which doesn't matter. He's worried about, you know, having a girlfriend at the time, which doesn't matter because you have time. And there's a lot of people that's our age and younger that are worried about that. It's been so many kids that I talked to that are 14, 15, 16, sometimes younger, worried about getting a girlfriend. And I'm trying to tell them that they have time. You don't have to worry about that right now. And the thing is, social media is playing such a big part in that, because you see so many pages, so many relationships with celebrities or whatever. And now it's playing a trick on us at the point where we feel like we have to obtain this because we see someone that, quote unquote, has a higher status than us obtaining this. But at the same time, we don't see what's behind their phones. We don't see what's behind the screens. It could be all smoke and mirrors. It could be all a false reality, really. Like, they could be putting up. First off, we have to clarify that social media is our highlights.
Pinpoint, yeah.
It's our highlights.
You can put a pin in it, yep.
You're putting your best moments on, and a lot of times we're comparing our best moments to, their best moments to our overall life. And that's not
Damn.
how you go. That's not how you go about day-to-day life. You'll never truly be happy if you're
Nah.
comparing someone's best moments to your
Mm-mm.
day-to-day life, because not every day is going to be your best moment. Every moment isn't going to be your best moment, and we're constantly worrying about that stuff. We have teenagers killing ourselves over stuff like that. Go ahead, man. Let me talk to you. Talk to me,
No,
man.
I'm gonna talk to you.
Okay.
And that's exactly why I said time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like Kang right now, bro.
Uh-huh.
Like, time, literally time. Like, that's why, like, that's the biggest thing with all of this. Like, we all want enough time to do everything we need to do. Time to love, time to get money, time to like live and laugh, like literally time.
Yeah.
That's why I would tell myself, yo, you have time. Like, bro, I know you want a Ferrari 458 Italia Spider red interior, everything. You know what I'm saying?
All the
Like,
luxury things.
bro, you have time. Like, I'm literally 25. God willing, I
Young.
see 26. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so young. We all are young.
Yeah.
And it's like time. I stress like I'm 45. Like, why do I have to get a mansion right now?
You feel like you're 45, don't you? Because
Like
of life
a motherfucker,
experiences too.
yes. Yeah,
Yep.
man, the experiences definitely age you up. The experiences make you feel like you lived a lot of time. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But it's bro, time. That's the biggest thing. You know, and a lot of us feel like we don't have enough of it. And sometimes, and honestly, to be real with you, we don't. Y'all need to go on YouTube and look up this video, optimistic nihilism or nihilism. Some people pronounce it differently. It's gonna change your perspective on life. And that's kind of my, not to get dark, but I transmit that to positive energy, to positive thoughts. I think I showed you optimistic nihilism or nihilism. Look up the word nihilism and you can get an understanding of it, but put optimistic in front of it as well. So it's just time, bro, you know, and we all damn near feel like we running out. Like he needs time to do his thing in his career. Rare need time. Like we all need time, you know, but we have it. But at the same time, like life is fast. You know, things move so fast, bro. So it's like, again, balance.
Yeah.
Balance and time.
Okay. And time is really important, and we underestimate it so much because once again, social media, we see someone that's 14, 13 got famous off something that we're trying to get famous off, something that we're trying to get big off of.
And it bothers.
And it bothers us, you know. It really bothers us. It makes us feel like, wow, why are they in that position and I'm not? And when you become envious of someone, it starts messing with you on a different level, more than just mental too. And that's crazy that it transcends past mental. Like I see, let's say I'm a singer, right? And I see this guy who's a singer. I'm 22 and he's 14 and he gets big. He blows up off of one song. And let's say I've been singing for 4, 5, 6, 7 years. And now I'm feeling like I just put all this work in just for what I feel like should be mine to go to someone else. When you're worried about someone else like that, when you're constantly worried about someone else like that, it just, you'll never be happy in life. You can't compare yourself to others because that's when you begin to be like, oh man, should I really be doing this? Should I take the time to even record? Should I do this or that? Like, it just really takes away so much from what you're doing. And it just throws off the entire thing for you.
Well, like Rel said, I mean, if that person in your way, you just gotta be, I mean, Creed 4, you know?
Take it to Creed 4?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
No, but
Okay.
I mean, bro, it's a lot of people going hard in your field, bro. Like, I'm gonna just use sports for an example, because I like that. Like the statistics are like, it's more obvious. But like, bro, to be an NBA player, to make it there, bro, I think it's only like,
it's a small chance.
bro, it's like 100-something players, bro.
It's a small
Out of
chance.
all the people who like what? You gotta literally, quite literally bust everybody's ass to get to that spot.
Yeah.
You can't have no feelings in this shit. But that's with everything in life. I don't care if it's from little jobs to some executive shit, bro. You have to be a demon out here, bro. Like respectful, you know, like you in your own lane doing your thing. Like you got tunnel vision. Like I don't want to
working though.
Exactly.
You're working.
I'm not trying on nobody else waters and nothing like that. I'm just focused.
On
May the best man win. May the best man win. And that's how it should be, bro. Like don't be envious. Don't be on some hating shit, man. Like
Yeah.
really show love on your journey. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And watch what happens. Like when you on that race or like with time and stuff like that, dude, you gonna get so many like positives thrown your way. You gonna think it's fake. Like damn
I
near
can't
question
believe
it.
this. Yeah, I can't
Exactly.
believe this
Damn
is
near
happening
damn
to
near
me.
question it,
Yeah.
bro. So I don't know, and it's hard to do that, bro, because like I literally, bro, I recite lines. I was just talking to POC about this. I literally recite lines winning Grammys and Oscars and shit, bro. Like in the mirror. Or I just talk to myself, bro. I'm like, damn, that'd be so cool. And then that shit bothers me. I'm like, oh shit, it can be. Oh, I got not time.
You got
Now.
time.
Exactly,
You got
bro.
time.
It just bugs. It bugs the hell out of me sometimes, bro. But I just gotta keep my head down, bro.
Okay.
We got this shit.
For sure. So before we get up out of here, I want you to give one more message to people that feel like they're struggling with mental health. I want you to be able to, you know, give them one last message that sticks with them.
First and foremost, if you don't know me, I'm gonna tell you right now, if nobody love you, I love you. I'm not saying that for the cameras and the lights that's in this room right now. I genuinely mean that, like from the depths of my soul. Like you don't know me, but I have love for you. And a lot of people need to hear that, bro. And a lot of people need to hear that they have time. You know, it's time. It's gonna be time to love. It's gonna be time to work. You have time to do whatever you want in your life. As long as you do it positively, as long as you put all your effort into it. Sometimes you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, but you have to know this is what I want. I am positive about this thing. Whatever it is, having kids, whatever. If this is truly what you want to do, if it's reasonably feasible for you in all aspects and it's not gonna fuck you up in the future, then live your life. Be happy, smile, literally little things. I got my fingers, I got my toes, like I got legs, nigga. Like this shit is serious, bro. You gotta look at the little things before you look at some gargantuan ass shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't appreciate the bigger things if you can't see what's in front of you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my message to everybody, man. Like I love y'all, it's all love, and just show love, man. Go hug somebody, man. Cut this off now and go hug somebody. That's the message.
Don't cut off right now, though. Don't cut off right now.
Hey, don't cut it off.
Don't cut off right now. I ain't tell y'all to like, share, and subscribe yet, bro. So, but once again, I appreciate you coming on. We're gonna see you real soon. We're gonna have you on multiple different sit downs.
It's all love, man.
I really appreciate everything you said. You know, we need everybody to talk. You know, we need you to seek help. We need you to find a way to break out of this spell that's been holding you down for so long, because it's time to actually rise up against the things that's been bringing you down.
Really though.
So, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to keep an open mind.
Strong will, so I'm in pursuit of my happiness, and know that money not the pinnacle of my happiness, but I guarantee it's gonna bring